Hi, my name is Ashley Gibbs, and welcome back to 7 Minutes with NYAC. My name is Ashley Gibbs again, and of course, I'm here again to talk about football because I'm a woman who not so secretly loves the game, like a lot. But today's episode is brought to you by the coffee that's in my cup. This is one of my favorite tumblers. I worked hard to find this one. I collect these apparently. I think I have 20 of them now. This is like a splash of vanilla and Irish cream in my coffee, and I love it. I only drink iced coffee, you guys. I don't drink hot coffee. Call me weird. I don't care. So we're going to dive right into some quick highlights because, well, a lot of stuff happened this week. Starting with, of course, no fans in the stands, maybe fans in the stands. Well, how about we do 20% fans in the stands? As you know, there's been so much debate and speculation about whether there's going to be a season. Is there not going to be a season? Are we going to have to sit home and watch it from our living rooms? Players are concerned about their health and their well-being, as they should be. So are probably the workers, down to the people who hand you your tickets or scan them, whether you do it digitally. I like a physical ticket. That's just me. But as you know, every team's been doing something different. I remember not too long ago, about a month ago, Miami reported, hey, we're going to do fans in the stands, but we're going to possibly have them enter like at different times and spread their sections out. And that was like in the middle time of like lockdown. We weren't even in phases yet. And they were talking about what they were going to do. Okay. And then now just reported that the Falcons were like, we only going to do maybe 20,000 fans. And you're going to have to wear a mask. And that's our possible strategy. This is a lot of just reports, speculation right now. And then apparently it's been speculated that the Giants are possibly not doing fans at all. They're like, nah, we ain't going to risk it. No. I mean, to be very honest with you, I don't think anyone would show up. No, I'm not going to throw that shade. Would they show up? Giants fans? Probably not. So, let's go ahead and think about that. What do you guys think? I mean, for me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was ready to buy my ticket to go to Foxborough, right? I have that right. To see the Patriots and the 49ers play. I was like on the fence about it. I was like, am I going to risk my life? I don't know what's going to happen. I really want to see my 49ers team play. As you know, I'm a diehard fan. I'm a big fan of certain players on the Patriots team, and I kind of wanted to see them go head to head, especially now that they don't have Tom Brady. So I was there, like, I had my ticket pulled up, ready to buy, but then I said, don't buy. And it's like my conscience like jumped in my ear, like, hey, Ashley, wait. Don't buy those tickets yet. And then my bad side was like, just buy tickets because you really want to go see them play and you're a diehard football fan. And then my other side was just like, watch it on TV. So these are the conversations I kind of have for myself. Don't judge me. But I feel like everybody else who are diehard football fans are having the same, back and forth with themselves. What do you guys think, though, that are at home? Would you go to a game? If your favorite team was playing, they came up with a plan, would you go and watch them play? Would you support the NFL having some sort of strategy so fans can physically watch the game? Or do you say, hey, we probably shouldn't even have a season at all, or maybe just the players? It's hard enough to control what's going on. I want to hear from you. Next episode, I'm going to pull some of your comments and I'm going to talk about it, just highlight it a little bit. So please drop it below, and don't forget to subscribe. I always forget to mention that. Subscribe, because guess what? I'm going to keep doing these. Moving on. We're going to go further to the team that has no name. No, really, they don't have a name. So I guess a meeting happened. I'm a storytelling time. I bet a meeting happened, and whether it was Zoom, whether they had like a restricted office spaced out, I don't know how it was done. And Washington Redskins formally were just like, we need to make a change. Yeah, it needs to be changed. Someone else was probably like, yeah, it needs to be changed. Okay, cool. What are we going to change it to? Like some cool name that really showcases, the strongness of the team that we can utilize and grow from, or nothing. And they chose nothing. They said, let's just remove Redskins and we're just going to do Washington football team. That's it. I promise. There's nothing else there. There's no gap. There's no line. There's no comma. There's nothing. I need coffee, y'all. Nothing. The team that has no name. Wow. All right, I need to know how you guys feel about that. Were you just as shocked as I was? Social media blew up and the memes just started. And I'm not gonna lie, I shared one of them, y'all. I had to. I was laughing. I was like, y'all got that lazy that y'all were just like, let's just call it Washington football team. That's bad. So I can't even finish discussing it. Let's just move on to the next topic. It's just, that's lazy. Anyway, let's go on to talk about how Odell Beckham Jr. apparently got together with a few other players and broadcaster, Victor Cruz, Cam Newton, Todd Gurley, to discuss some really important topics that are going on in the NFL. And can I say, I watched it for an hour. It's on his YouTube channel. It was really profound. I walked away from it like, well, I have a newfound respect for Cam Newton and Odell Beckham Jr., who I really believed had a super diva complex. But the truth of the matter is, I feel like you have to be slightly arrogant to play the game of football. You have to be. You have to have a slight arrogance and chip on your shoulder a little bit to play the game and be as great as you want to be on that field to really perform skill-wise and really bring up your team. So that's just my thought process. So I guess I really had a high-pitched voice there because the coffee hit my throat. But that's neither here nor there. I walked away with a newfound respect because Cam Newton, one thing I took away from that is Cam Newton was so profound with, Todd Gurley and how they're going to support the Black Lives Matter movement, how they're going to give back to their communities and keep driving that conversation home, right? It's been a lot of conversations surrounding that. And then on top of that, I walked away saying Cam Newton needs to be my hype person because the way he hyped up Odell Beckham Jr. and Todd Gurley, the way he talked about how he watched other players in the game, the way he coined the phrase "hello," like I'm back to being a Cam Newton fan now, because before I was like a big Cam Newton fan and then I fell off a little bit and then I was like, okay, I'm back. Keep your eyes on him because he's got something to prove and he's ready to prove it. He's like, they wrote me off, wrong thing to do. They broke up with me via text message, wrong thing to do. And now all he's going to say is, I'm going to just pick up, be in the gym, work with the team, and I'm going to come back in beast mode, Superman mode. So I'm really, really excited if the season does happen safely to watch him play with the Patriots, how he adapts to their mindset, their structure, their formats there, because he is the greatest hype man ever. Go watch it. Drop a comment below. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Greatest hype man ever. He needs to be my hype man. Please, so Cam Newton, you hear this, please be my hype person, because you hyped up Odell Beckham Jr. You made me believe in myself. I was like, yo, I'm not changing. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because I'm out here grinding and hustling hard. And that's how he hyped up Todd Gurley and Odell Beckham. And Victor Cruz just guided the conversation so well. So check it out. It's on Odell Beckham Jr.'s page. Great conversation amongst some great athletes. And that's really about it. That's what happened this week, you guys. Thanks for joining me for another 7 minutes of NYAC. Don't forget to subscribe and show back up next week because I'm going to do episode 3. And I'm sure more stuff is going to happen for me to, of course, talk about because, well, teams and players are going to keep doing some wild stuff. So stick with me. We're going to have some fun. Thank you again. For more information, definitely visit www.ashleygibbs.com. Bye.